Hello everyone, welcome to this new video. I am back to recording, finally. It has been a very long time since I recorded my last video. I actually checked my photo cards and I have a photo card in there that I got back in May. So I haven't been storing photo cards for, what is that, 4 months, and I apologize for that. I just had a little bit of a dip and that happens sometimes, but I am back. As you can see, I have a lot of photo cards because this is accumulated over 4 months. Yeah, I'm very excited to store things, so let's just go and get into it. So since I have this binder already here, I've decided to start with this binder. And I actually, made some off-camera changes in my collection. I'm gonna change more, which I am planning to do a binder admin video for. But this binder doesn't contain the seraphim anymore. I have decided to drop the seraphim, which I will go into detail about in the other video, which hopefully I will make. I'm not gonna promise anything, but it is like, I am planning to make it. So yeah, but this binder currently holds Oneus. This is not permanent, which you will see because it doesn't fit with the current layout. But I need to get a new binder. I think I've said that in a previous video already, but I want to get a different binder for Oneus. I just haven't gotten around to getting it. So yeah, they are temporarily living in here because I had to use the binder that they were in for something else, and I figured this looks the most like what I want to do for them. So a little spoiler. So I figured I'd just put them in here. So this is the little stack I have for Oneus today. Pretty exciting. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. So like I mentioned, this isn't going to be permanent. It's just a temporary solution. And because of that, things don't work out the way they should, meaning that not everything is in chronological order. Do I like that? No, but it's a temporary solution, like I just said, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. Like, for example, is that in the right page? Yes. Right here I have binary code, which I have before devil, which is not the right order. Devil comes before binary code, but this just fit better. Since these eras all have 2 cards, I could put them next to each other, and then Devil has 3, and I also currently have 3 for Trickster, so I could just fit it better into a page like that. It's not going to be permanent because I don't like having my cards in a non-chronological order, but yeah, for now it works. There we go. And I have the last Blood Moon card that I was collecting. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with it right now. I actually don't remember how I wanted to do that in my original setup. Then we move on to Malice. And this one I think goes here because it matches with that one a little bit in concept. And then this one can go here, I guess. I don't remember what my exact thought plan was when I like set all of this up. I think this was one of my like 3 AM decisions, because sometimes when I'm thinking about my collection and I'm like, oh, I want to do that and I want to do that, and I think it's an ADHD thing, but when I get something in my mind, I need to do it. So yeah, I tend to forget what I did sometimes. And here is where we run into the first problem with this binder, and that is that these cards are not going to fit onto the page because I have 2 more cards for, I'm gonna try to pronounce it, Pygmalion. I don't know how to pronounce that. I still don't know. It's a struggle. But yeah, I have 2 more cards, and as you can see, I only have 1 spot left over. So what I'm gonna do for now, once again, temporary, is put this one over here. And then this one is just gonna have to live on the back for now, which I hate doing, but I don't really have another choice. So yeah, this is actually a pre-order benefit, which I will keep because it does work with my layout that I have planned. So yeah, I will just put it here because I feel like it's the most secure in that bucket. Yeah, and then we have 4 cards for La Dolce Vita, which doesn't fit, but I have more pages behind this Haruna thing. I still have it. I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to throw it away. Like, hello? Wow, that was a struggle. I don't want to throw it away because, like, I just don't. It's too pretty for that, but I also don't know what to do with it since I don't collect Haruna anymore. So like, I don't know. I believe these are the regular album cards and then these are the polka cards. So I'm just gonna put them in a little, oh wait, I need to put the page in, hello. Let me do that first actually. It's a smart idea, I think. There we go. So yeah, I am just gonna create a little 4 pattern for now. Once again, these are gonna be empty and that doesn't really work, but it's temporary. I feel like I'm a broken record. But yeah. Gonna put this one over here. And then the blanket one over here. Yay! And then I also have my tour cards here. Should I put my tour cards behind the other ones? I can actually fill this up with some white sleeves. Just for good measure. Should I put it behind? Because technically the tour started after the era. Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So this is my current bonus collection. I am honestly so ready for a comeback. I am so ready because their last comeback was in 2023 and they did release a single which was fun, but like I want a comeback. Give me a full comeback. So yeah, waiting on that. So continuing with the RBW groups, I'm gonna do Purple Kiss next. And was this in my previous video already? It's been so long since I recorded. I have finally made a binder cover. Look at me go. I finally did it after what? A year saying I would? I finally did it. Yay. And I have some cards to store. Let me find them. So I have a tiny stack for Purple Kiss. So let's go ahead and get started. I have one debut card for EA. I don't know. It's this one. There we go. I really want Purple Kiss to come to Europe, specifically the Netherlands, because I really want to be able to see them live. But I'm afraid that won't happen. So yeah, I'm just gonna hope that they will come someday. And maybe they will. So yeah, I have some more cards for Dozy as well as some ILLIT cards. I'm making some nice progress on this collection, I think, at least. And then we have some Memem cards. This one goes here. I need to check the back for these because I don't know exactly where they go. And then this one, and that is all I have for Purple Kiss currently. If I sound out of breath, by the way, it's because I am. And it's not because I just ran a marathon or anything. It's because I have been in a hospital the past few days because I had blood clots in my leg. And that resulted in me getting a lung embolism. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a blood clot in the veins, arteries, near your lungs. Which means there cannot be blood, like the blood cannot pass through those veins. And it's making me a bit out of breath. I am very out of shape right now, and just sitting here talking is making me out of breath. It usually doesn't. I promise I'm not that out of shape. It's just because medical issues. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. Next, we can move on to my Stayc binder. I have actually split Stayc and IVE because I feel like the binders might fill up, and they are big enough collections to like keep them separate from each other. So yeah, so we can go to the new era because they had a comeback in the time I was gone. And here are the cards for that. I don't have everything yet. I'm still waiting on some stuff. But yeah, so I have this one, which is I believe the second version. So I'm gonna put it here for now, but I might change that since I don't put Stayc in like order of release. Then we have the platform card. Here we go. And we have, this is also a platform card. I was still thinking whether I wanted to put the US version cards here, but then I checked Pokemarket and one of them is going for $74, so I'm not gonna do that. So instead I have decided to, for this page, get the figure card because they released like a figure version of their album, which is, I'm gonna put that here. And then over here I will put the 2 Poké album cards that came with the Poké album to fill up this page. So for now I only have one of those, and I'm just gonna put this over here for now because I feel like I'm not gonna get that figure card for a long time because it's kind of hard to find since it was a limited edition. So yeah, and then I also changed my pre-order benefits. I just decided to put the Stayc pre-order benefits in here in the back because I prefer having my groups like together, if you know what I mean. And I have 2 more to add for Metamorphosis era, and I love these pre-order benefits. They are so freaking cute. I love them. Like, look at them. They are some of the best pre-order benefits in my opinion. Like, these are cute. They are cute, but these are just next level. Like, and even the backs. This one has a butterfly, and the back is a butterfly, and here she has like a little, what is it, a cat paw? And then the back is also a cat paw, and it's just like, it's so thought out, and I love it. I love it when they do that. It just makes me so happy. So, since I separated Stacey and Ive, this is my new Ive binder. I will get a photo card for here. I am thinking the, what was it, Ive or Ive Mine special version, the one that I don't have because it didn't fit in my layout and didn't feel the need to get it, but I might just put it there. And I also currently am having a charm made for this binder, so it can also look a little bit more pretty. So yeah, so the binder will be more like cute eventually. Oh, look at that, the right page right away. So today for Ive, we are finishing Ive Mine, which is very exciting because I have the last 2 cards. And I do put Ive in like order of version, but I don't remember which one came first. But it just looks best like this. I feel like it's the wrong way around, but I feel like it looks best because she's like kind of facing that way. So yeah, I now have Ive Mine completed, which is very nice. And then we can move on to Ive Switch, for which I have some cards. And I have this one, which is the off version, I believe. And then we also have my favorite, the spin-off version. And then to like make it fit, I'm gonna put the digipack and the PLVE version over here. Some people pronounce it like Plave. Is it actually called Plave or is it PLVE? I don't know. If you know, let me know. But they are gonna go here in like the same order, so digipack and PLVE. So that is gonna fill up nicely. So I'm just missing these last 4 cards. I actually have one on the way from a trade, so that is quite nice. And then I also have 2 more pre-order benefits from the group orders that I hosted for this era. So they can go here. And then this page is nice and filled up. That is so nice. I like that she has different hair colors in all 4 of them, even though this is the same era. It's more purple hair and more gray there. It's kind of like almost gradient. It's kind of fun. But yeah, that's it for Ive. So now that the small binders are done, we can move on to the bigger ones. And the first one I'm doing is my miscellaneous binder. This one is currently under construction, so it looks a little bit wonky, but yes. We can move to the first group, which is ILLIT. And I have the first cards for this collection, which is pretty exciting. And they're actually having a comeback already, so I'm gonna need to work on that a little bit and keep up with it. Yeah, so that is it for ILLIT currently. I have one more at Pokemarket, I think. Don't remember which one. So yeah, I just need to find 2 more, and the backs are not gonna look cute. I already knew that, so I'm not gonna kind of care about that much. But yeah, that's it for ILLIT. And then next we also have a new group that I started recently, which is Loossemble. So we can go and store cards for them. I have a nice little stack. As you can see, I only have cards for the first era. I still need to work on one of a kind and talk to you later. Yeah. I put them all in order so I knew what was gonna go where. Yay me for thinking ahead. So this is the first page. This is my favorite concept of the era. Then for this page, I am missing Goen's cards. But I do have Yaju's cards, so there we go. And then this page is completed again. go. It was actually really easy to find these cards. I was able to buy all of these from just 2 different people. So that was quite nice. I'm just missing these last 3, which I could have bought. I don't know why I didn't. I think I was in like the mindset of I'm buying too much, I need to stop buying, so I'm just not gonna get the last 3 that I need for the era, even though it would just be easier to get them. But yeah, I don't know why my mind does things like that. But yeah, that's what I currently have for Loossemble. Like I said, I need to work on the recent eras, but yes, that is it for this binder. Next we can move on to this binder, which currently only holds ATEEZ. I don't know why I did that. Like I said, I did some off-camera changes, mostly at like the Crocodon, so I don't know why I did that, but I think I'm just gonna move them into my miscellaneous binder, honestly, because I did make some changes, like I did with most of my collection. So as you can see, I have dropped quite a significant part of my collection for ATEEZ, and that is because I just wasn't enjoying collecting them. And then I mean particularly the older eras. So what I did was I looked at my collection. I was like, which cards do I like? Which cards do I genuinely want to keep? And which cards do I not care about the most? So that is what I did here. Everything pre-movement era, I just put on one page, which is mostly Fever Part 3 and Fever Epilogue, because that's what I had the most cards for. But I also have 2 Fever Part 2 and don't know which era that is. It doesn't say on the back. But yeah, I treasure photo card because I just really like this one. And yeah, that is what I'm gonna keep for everything pre-movement as of right now, because I am not bothered to get all the other cards. So yeah, I feel more happy, more relaxed collecting ATEEZ like this, because they are just, every time I think I'm getting close to being up to date, they have another comeback and I'm like, no, no, please stop. Which you shouldn't feel like that in a collection, I think. It needs to be fun, and it wasn't fun for me anymore, so that's why I made that decision. I do have some cards to store for the more recent eras. I'm still missing this card. I believe I have it at Poke Market, so that should be completed soon. And then, oh yeah, I also decided to drop my OT8 blanket set because I just didn't really feel the need to collect OT8 anymore. So you can expect those up for sale on my Instagram soon. That is what that is at. I really like the way the backs look right now, actually. They really line up, and the front actually really lines up as well. And here we go. We have the World Outlaw era, which is the only era I'm keeping 2 pages for as of right now. I might still change that, but yeah, for now I am keeping 2 pages. This goes in the corner. I didn't take the sleeve out for that yet. So I am missing 2 more Outlaw cards. This is still bothering me so much. I don't know why, but yeah. And then we have some more, I keep forgetting the album names, I'm sorry, Will cards. So we have this one over here. Then we have the more concept photo card for that era. And then I'm still missing 3. So yeah. And then the most recent era, finally, I am semi up to date. Golden Hour. So I don't know how I laid this out. I think it's like this. I should have put everything in order, because I tried to put things in order as good as possible. So yes, there we go. The first cards for the era. And then lastly, we have some pre-order benefits. I also downsized my pre-order benefits a little bit. So I have these things on one page now. These technically are pre-order benefits, but they filled up the page nicely, and it's also keeping me from buying older pre-order benefits that I really don't need, because the page is full, so they don't fit, so I can't get them. It's kind of like prevention. Yeah, I do have a full page still for Outlaw. Outlaw really was the era where I was like full on into collecting ATEEZ, and like it kind of went down. But yeah, I have a full page for Outlaw. I did drop the OT8 set I had, because once again, I don't feel the need to collect OT8 sets. And for Will, I have decided to combine those on a page. So I have 6 cards for Will, and it actually works out quite perfectly. I'm very excited about how this page is looking. Mainly because like it just works so well with the layout. This one goes here, and then these two are just so cute. Like they work out perfectly, and then his hair is like brown, what is this, green, and then brown again, and it just, I don't know, it just works perfectly. And I'm really excited about this page, even though it's two eras mixed. I'm very excited about it, and I think for the ongoing future I'm just gonna do the same as I did with Will. That's not Will, that's Golden Hour. This is how up to date I am with ATEEZ, y'all. This is why I decided to drop things, because I'm just, I don't know. I didn't buy tickets for the concert today. I still like ATEEZ. It's not like I don't like ATEEZ anymore. It's just, I feel like I went so hard into collecting them in like one go that now I'm like kind of almost burnt out with collecting them, which is weird. But I am just like, every time I'm thinking about getting the cards, like it's why getting the one like movement card, this one, it's why getting this card took me so long, because I don't know, I've had this for ages, and then not the last one, but I've just been almost like burnt out. Like I said, it's strange. I feel like I just went into collecting ATEEZ too hard, and now I'm like, so yeah, I still like ATEEZ. Don't worry, I still do like ATEEZ, but I'm just not gonna collect as much for them as I started with, because it's just a bit too much for me. So yeah, that is where we're at with ATEEZ right now. Now we have all the smaller collections out of the way, we can get to the biggest ones, starting with Twice. And I would say I have quite a nice stack for Twice. I've been working on Twice for a little bit. It's been a while since I got Twice cards in though, so I kind of forgot what I have, but we're gonna see as we go. So yeah, I feel like for me with my Twice collection, every time I get close to like finishing Twice, I change my collection, but I don't plan on doing that right now. I'm pretty happy with what I'm collecting right now, so I just hope I'm not gonna change my mind again. I have spent so much money on Twice cards, y'all. It's crazy. Actually crazy. There we go, some nice progress on What Is Love, which was definitely needed. I don't know how I just pronounced definitely, but it definitely wasn't right. There we go. And then this one. Yay. So while we are doing Twice, I quickly wanted to talk about what has been happening with me this past week, honestly. And that is that I have been in the hospital, which was not fun. So yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, you might have gotten a little bit of a snippet of it, especially if you're in my close friends, because I tend to post more like personal things in there. But yeah, I had to go to the hospital, which wasn't fun. And it's quite a long story, so I'm gonna try to be as quick about it as possible. But basically I had, no, let me start at the beginning. I was on vacation in London. I had 2 vacations in a row. I went to Spain, and the week after I went to London. And while I was in London, I got what I thought was a really bad leg cramp in my calf, which is not unusual. I am used to having cramps in my calf, so I was like, ugh, I need to get out of bed, I need to stretch it out, but I couldn't stretch it out. I have been stretching my leg for like half an hour at this point, and it's still there. So I googled, and Google said to like massage the muscle and like put warmth on it. So I like put warm water on a cloth, and like nothing helped. And it was like 5 or 6 a.m. at this point, so I just decided to go back to sleep and hope that it would be gone by tomorrow. And it mostly was. I still had like a little bit of a dull ache, but it was still there. Also, can I just quickly mention another ring pop card? That's so exciting. Yay! Only one more to go for the ring pops. But yeah, back to the story. There was still a little bit of a dull ache, so I thought that was it. But the next night I had another cramp in my calf, which sucked. And I actually had a lot more pain when I woke up the next day. So I was like, this isn't normal. But it was the day I was going home, so I was like, it's fine. I'm just gonna spend a day here and then I can go home and like maybe rest my leg a little bit, because I thought I had been walking maybe too much. Because in Spain I had been walking a lot, and then in London I had been walking a lot. I generally walk a lot more than usual when I'm on vacation, so I thought maybe it was just I used my leg muscles a little bit too much for like what my body is used to. So I thought that was it, but the cramp lasted for like 4 days, which isn't normal, and my entire calf muscle was fully like, it was swollen and it was really hard, and at one point I couldn't even walk anymore because my entire leg, it was like stuck in like this position. Like I couldn't straighten my leg, I couldn't bend it further, so I barely could walk. And that's when I decided I was gonna call the doctor, because that wasn't normal. So I called the doctor's office, and the first thing he asked me was, have you gone on vacation recently? And I was like, yeah, I just got back like 2 days ago. And he asked me if I wet my plane, and I was like, yup. And then he asked me if I took birth control, and I'm like, yup, I do. And he was like, okay. He took a look at my leg and he was like, yeah, that is thrombosis. Probably you're gonna need to go to the hospital and get that checked out. So I was like, great. And then I got to thinking, I was like, isn't that a thing old people usually get? If you don't know what thrombosis is, it's like blood clots, which can be dangerous because it can clog your veins. And I was like, isn't that a thing old people usually get? Why do I have that? But I got it checked out, and it turns out it was thrombosis. It was a full-on thrombosis leg, so that was fun. And currently they are still researching if it's like genetic, because it could be a genetic thing, or if it was like a combination of birth control and flying, because both of those are increased like the risk of getting thrombosis. So yeah, I'm going to the hospital tomorrow actually, and I will get my results. Maybe I can edit in a little like text of my results, because I'm not gonna be finished editing this in one day, I know that. So, but yeah, it can still be genetic. It can maybe not be genetic and just be dumb luck that I am one of the people who got actual side effects of taking birth control, which rarely happens. But yeah, right now I'm doing a lot better. Like I said, I did have a lung embolism, which is why I am talking a little bit, I'm out of breath very quickly because of that. But yeah, I'm doing better. I can walk again, my leg is better. I got one of those compression socks, and I got, we call them blood thinners in Dutch, but it's basically just anti-clotting medicine, so my blood doesn't clot while it's still in my leg. So yeah, that is where I'm at right now. I'm feeling a little better than I was, which is great. I'm still not fully recovered, I think, because like I said, I am still out of breath very easily, but yeah, we're doing better. So that was my week last week, very fun. I spent half the week at the hospital and the doctor's office. So yeah. That took me like half my twice liner to explain, but that's kind of crazy. Anyway, we have this geo card. I kind of hate that geo card just because it doesn't match, but we did finish the page, which is so nice. Look at that. I really like that. I really like that. And I have another Taste of Love card for Nyan. There we go. And we can move on to Formula of Love, which is almost completed. I believe I'm missing like 1 or 2 cards. We have this Sana, which I believe completes Sana fully. Then this Nyan and this Geo. I'm kind of sad that they aren't wearing the glasses, all 3 of them, but they do have something different. Like Nyan has the cookie and then Geo has whatever sparkly thing that is, I don't know. So they do have something all different, which is nice, because it makes it at least a little bit more cohesive in a way that it's not cohesive. Because I dislike it even more when like 2 of them are doing the same thing and then the 3rd isn't doing that thing. And the next page, it looks dusty, but I think that's just on the card. I thought that was like dust. or like just dirt in general, but it isn't. At first, I really didn't like this concept, but now I'm actually enjoying it. I actually really like it. So yes. And then we have between 1 and 2, and I believe I have completed this era, which is super exciting. So we have this Nyan, we have this Geo, and this Nyan, which completes this page. Super exciting. I really like this page. I really like between 1 and 2 and Talk That Talk as a title track. It's one of my favorites from Twice. So I'm very excited to have this completed. And then we have the more concept-esque cards, and this is what I mean. 2 of them are doing the same, and then Nyan is like more up close. I would have preferred if they were just all like more faraway cards, but oh well. I do enjoy that they are all holding the phone, which is not something that every member is doing. Huh? Here. I just got so confused. They are all holding the phone, which is not something every member is doing in this set, so that is really nice. So yeah, it's kind of, they did like closer up for this and then further away for this, and Nyan said, I'm switching it up, I'm gonna do it the other way around. That's kind of funny. But yeah, that was between 1 and 2. And then I also have the last 2 cards for Ready to Be. So I'm completing 2 eras in one go. Look at that. Yay! Oh my god, so exciting. And then I have a couple more cards for with youth, and I have black sleeves here because I ran out of pink. So I just decided to use black. And I definitely need to work a little bit more on with youth, but I don't know, I just haven't been able to find photo cards that easily because of like the new Instagram update thing that's been there for a while with the tag system. So I tend to get a lot of my photo cards on Pokemarket now, but Twice are so expensive on Pokemarket, like it's not even funny. They are so overpriced on Pokemarket, so I'm not getting any of their cards on there. So yeah, I need to work on with youth, mainly this concept, but we're getting there. I have 2 eras completed and almost a 3rd one. I just need 2 more cards. We're getting closer, and that is very exciting. Next, we are moving on to ITZY, which means I'm going to need to rearrange my setup. I always hate doing that. That's a big downside of having like the sideways pages, is that when I'm storing photo cards for a video, I always need to like change my setup. But oh well, I really do enjoy my collection like this. I think it looks very nice. So it's okay, I'm doing it. I feel like I am getting better at positioning my camera for this setup because this thing is almost not in frame anymore. I'm getting better at it and quicker at it too, which is quite nice for myself. So this is the ITZY stack for this binder. I think I actually have less ITZY cards than I do Twice cards. I always do ITZY last in my video, so I feel like I kind of need to stick to that. But I have so many 0 base 1 cards that I'm doing 0 base 1 last today, which is why I'm doing ITZY first. I need to breathe in between my sentences. But yeah, we have ITZY. I feel like the sun just kind of disappeared, so I apologize if it's a bit darker. So the first card I have for the collection is this Chedong Guess Who card, and it completes the page, so yay. And then I have another Chedong Guess Who card, which almost completes the page, not fully yet. I just need to find this last Yeji, and then Guess Who will actually be fully completed, which is very exciting. I really like completing eras for ITZY. I have more Chedong cards. I have a lot of Chedong today, wow. And this one. And then another, wow. I didn't realize how much of her cards I had today. That's kind of crazy. There we go. So this page is completed. Let me push that a little bit further. I only need 1 more card to complete the regular Crazy in Love album cards, and that is this Yuna. I'm still looking for her. I just can't seem to find her anywhere, which is kind of annoying. I do, however, have this Yuna for the special version. So there we go. Kind of funny how Leah is the only member I have for this version, but then she is the only one I'm missing for the other version. I don't know. It's kind of funny. And then I have this Yeji clear card. I hopefully will get the white sleeves that fit in here soon. I am ordering them together with the Oneus binder that I want to order, so hopefully I can get those soon. But yeah, I have finally this Cheddon card, the last one I was missing to complete the regular checkmate cards. And then we can move on to Cheshire, for which I now have the limited completed because I have this Yeji as well as both of the Yuna cards. There we go. I really like these sets. Cheshire is like one of my favorite eras probably. I just really enjoy the title track, and the styling is also so fun, in particular like these ones. And then we have this. I changed this around a little bit because I have set up for fully collecting the special edition, which is gonna be a work in progress. I have got this Leah, which can go here, so that's very nice. I still need to fill these last three up with some of the white papers, but I don't have those right now, so yeah. And then we can move on to the lenticulars, for which I have Cheddon and Yuna. So I'm just missing Yeji. So actually I don't have it completed except for like special versions. I still need this Lenti. And then we can move on to Kill My Doubts, for which I've got some nice cards. Very exciting about those. There we go. So I have the cassette version completed. And I also have this Leah. So some nice progress on this page. And then I have both Cheddon and Yuna for the Bet On Me version. I'm just missing Leah. So this is nearly completed. Very, very exciting. I don't have anything for these yet. I just realized the other day that I don't have these clear cards on my wish list. Which is probably why I'm not making progress on them, but oopsie. So yeah, then we have Born to Be, for which I have just this one Yuna. These Born to Be special versions, especially the Mr. Vampire and Untouchable version, are so incredibly hard to find. I cannot find those cards anywhere. It is actually horrible, so I don't know if I will ever be able to complete OT5 for that, but we will see. We will see. That is it for this binder for ITZY, because I have split my ITZY binder into two. Let me grab the binder and then I will explain why. So here is my second ITZY binder, which is actually the one I used to use for ITZY in the first place. This is also why I had to move ATEEZ out of their binder that they were in, as well as Oneus, so yeah. So this binder is where I'm currently keeping the unit cards and the pre-order benefits. However, I don't know if that's gonna remain the same, because the reason I split the binders is because the first one was too full, it was overflowing. I was afraid of the pages getting bent while they were being stored, because I do store my binders like standing up, so the pages can, like, whenever it's stored, they were going like this. And I didn't want the cards to be like leaning on the rings because I didn't want them to be damaged. So I decided that it was better to split the binders. However, I don't know how long this is gonna last because there's a new era already. And I've counted 5 pages so far for that, which is essentially what I took out in the first place. So I don't know how long it's gonna last, and I'm afraid I will need to split by era. And the reason I didn't do that in the first place is because if I am going to split by era, it means I need to split it at Born to Be, making my new binder begin with Born to Be. And the reason I don't want that is because Leah isn't in Born to Be, and I don't like to start my binder without Leah there, if you know what I mean. Some people might think it's stupid, but I don't know, I really want to see OT5 at the start of my binder. But if I take out another era, then it's just gonna be too empty. But if I put another era, like, I don't know, I really don't know, because Born to Be is currently in the binder, but the reason I would need to take it out is because I would want to put their corresponding units back in with the corresponding eras. So they're all like together in the same place, and I'm afraid it's gonna overflow if I do that. So I don't know yet. I need to think about that. If anyone has any suggestions, let me know. But yeah, we have reached the end of the units cards. which means it is time to switch back to normal mode for filming because the pops are in 9 buckets. Oh, I just yeeted that. There we go, camera switched again. I have some more pops to store. I did change my pop collection a little bit in the sense that I'm only collecting 1 page per era for everything before Kill My Doubt. Just because I was missing so much and I didn't really want to like worry about getting those cards. So I decided to just collect 1 page per era for the pops since I already collect 25. I thought this was enough for ITZY for me. So yeah. And the first card I have is this Cheshire Paw, which is so exciting because it completes Cheshire. And actually, this is very fun as well because I got it at the concert. So yay, this concert was all the way back in May 1st. So that's how long this has been waiting to be stored in my binder. And it's finally in there. So give it a round of applause, y'all. It's finally in the binder. Then we can move on to Kill My Doubt, for which I have this 1 pop that I don't remember where it goes. It's with Mew. Oh wait, I already took out the sleeve. Look at me go. So apparently it goes over here. And I really like this one. I really like this outfit with like the braids and stuff. It's very cute. So another 1 for Kill My Doubt. Just missing 3 more for Kill My Doubt. Wait, no, that's a lie. I'm missing 6 because I did 2 pages for Kill My Doubt. I just remembered. Anyway, we can move on to Born to Be. We have all the remaining Pruda benefits for Born to Be. These sticky notes do not match up with what I'm gonna do because I changed the layout. I didn't like how I originally had them. Also, I got a different pub than what I was originally planning to, which actually worked out in my favor because it's a very cute pub and I'm very happy with it. So I changed it around a little bit so these stickies do not match up anymore. So I'm just gonna take them out and ignore them. So first up we have this one. Don't know what store it's from because it doesn't say on the back, but that one goes over here. Then we have this one, which once again doesn't have a store on the back. So it goes over here. I believe those 2 came from the same like store. And then this is the pop that I was talking about earlier. It is so cute, and this is the one that I bought instead of the other one I was planning to buy. Because look at it, it's so cute, and it works out because there's like 2 plushies and like a cute blanket card, and yes, I love. So that is the first page completed for Born to Be. And then on the second page, I just needed 1 more, which is this one. So yeah. My Born to Be Pruda benefits are finished, which is very exciting. And I'm ready for the next era. And now it is time for the biggest part of this video by far. In case you're wondering, this is all for Zero Base 1. It's half of the photo cards I had basically. They didn't fit into one little square, so I had to do another one for them. And yeah, it's a lot. I actually got more in today as well. I got like 8 more Zero Base 1 photo cards in today, which is kind of funny. But yeah, let's open the binder and get to storing because this is gonna take a while. We are storing my first You Had Me at Hello cards today, hence why it's such a big pile. And it's kind of funny that I'm only storing the first You Had Me at Hello cards now because they already had their next comeback. Cinema Paradise is already out, so I have been a bit behind, but it's okay. It is okay. Then we can move on to this page. And I made these little fillers, which are, I think they're very cute with their little characters on it. The reason I don't have it for this Eugene, by the way, is because I printed it wrong. So yeah, I need to print that out. But I can only print at work, and I haven't been at work for like the past month because vacation and hospital. So when I get back to work, I can print those for myself. I'm very happy with those fillers that I made. I made them myself, and I actually do have the digital files for them on Etsy. I am opening an Etsy shop very soon, which is something I am very excited about. I have almost finished all my group order stuff. I wanted to do that first. I wanted to make sure my group order things were like sent out and I had everything done before starting something new, because I know myself, and if I start something new, while I'm still doing other things. It's gonna be like one of those things that's gonna be like half finished, and then it's just not gonna end up well. So I really forced myself to finish the group orders that I was hosting before starting the shop. But I do have the digital fillers on there because I made them for myself. And for digital fillers on Etsy, since it's just a download file that you're buying, I don't need to send out anything, so it's not like more work for me currently. But I figured in case anyone wants them, I just put them on there and you can print them out yourself. So I think it's very, very nice, very exciting. And hopefully the shop will be opening up soon. I just got my first small stock in of items that I'm gonna be selling, and I'm just so excited. I will wait with opening my shop a little bit longer until I have like more items, because I think I definitely don't have enough right now. But yeah, I'm very excited about this. I've always wanted my own little shop. Like, a big dream of mine is to actually open like a physical shop, but I can't even afford rent for an apartment, let alone rent for a shop. So yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. But you know, it's a dream. A girl can dream. There we go. I am making such nice progress with these sets, and I'm so happy about that. I am almost finished with all the older eras, and yeah, very happy with that. So happy with that, because I can just like focus on the newer eras, as well as like those couple of cards that I am still missing, but it's not a lot. For Youth in the Shade, it's like maybe 3 that I'm missing, and then for Melting Point, I think it's like 6. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. Just very excited. And also finishing these pages. I didn't even realize this page is fully finished. That is so nice. I'm just so happy with this. This is one of the cards that I just got in today, so I can put that in here. Very, very nice. And then we have the other loyalty set. It was loyalty, right? I think it was. And this is another card that I just got in today, which is very, very nice, because this page is now finished with that card. There we go. Ah, so exciting. And then we have some more lenticulars. I really hope these aren't gonna be hard to get in there, because they are thicker, but we will see. Up until now, they seem to be going in quite smoothly. And yeah, the last lenticular I'm missing is Eugen's, so I just need to find that one, and then the lenties are also done. This page feels so heavy compared to the other ones, it's kind of funny. And then the digipacks I already had done. The digipacks are so much more easier than the other ones. By the way, since you can see through the pages, I'm just gonna address this really quickly. I recorded this video once before, but I really didn't like it. So I decided to just scrap that and do it again. But these, specifically this one and this pocket, cards are so hard to get into these pockets. So I decided to just not bother taking them out. So they're already in here. I just really didn't want to work with that again. This card took me like 10 minutes to get in here, and that is not exaggerated. It actually took me like 10 full minutes to get this in here, and I was struggling so much and I was getting frustrated. So I don't want to deal with that again. So yeah, it's because the cards are thicker and stuff, so like, yeah. But anyway, we can move on to You Had Me at Hello, and yeah, very exciting. I also am pretty close to finishing You Had Me at Hello. I think I'm missing like a couple last cards, because I hosted my own group orders, so that was quite nice. Although I did find out the hard way that hosting a lot of group orders like that is just not for me. It's just a bit too much. There we go. I'm just missing a couple last cards. It's mainly Ricky that I'm missing. I just wasn't very lucky with Ricky cards in my unboxings. So for example, for this page, I'm just missing Ricky. Because I don't think I pulled any of them, and if I did, they went to my joiners. So yeah. It's kind of funny, but also sad to see how like a lot of people's bias lines kind of like consist of the same members. Like, for example, I noticed that Tere was last for a lot of people, which hurt, kind of, as like a Tere bias, but it's okay. Yay! I feel like I'm speeding through this. I'm also just missing Ricky for this one. I just need to find Ricky. Then we have the solar version. I am so hoping that Zero Base 1 will come to Europe on a tour. Like, at least once in their career. Like, please. I really, really want to see them. Like, I saw them at Music Bank, which was fun, but I want to see them in, like, their own concert, if you know what I mean. So I'm hoping that one day they will come. But, yeah, they are already, what? They started in July? They are already a year and a half in their 2.5-year career. So I'm afraid they won't. But they did start their tour in Asia, so I have hope. But just a very small amount of hope. And then I did get this Ricky, which I can put in here, which I hope isn't gonna be a pain. Okay, that one was fine. It's like mainly this middle row that is like, I don't know, it's like almost like it's smaller than the outer rows for some reason on these pages, and it's making it very difficult to store cards, but yeah. And then we have the digipacks, for which I am missing quite some members, I think. Yeah. I put like 4 dupes in my albums, and I believe I kept those 4 dupes as my own pools. So yeah, it was kind of funny. I was able to get some more cards for this, so I'm just missing, I'm only missing 3. I thought I was missing way more for the digipack. That's fine. I did get Ricky for the digipack. I got a lot of Ricky for the digipack. If you watched my unboxing, you saw that. It was like so much of Ricky stuff. It was kind of funny. And then we have the Polka version. I feel like there's so many versions for this album, and like, I don't even know why. I really hope they are never gonna do a solar version again, because what was that? I really did not enjoy the solar versions. They're just way too big, and like, no, I really don't enjoy those. So that is the first page of polka cards. And then we have the second page. There we go. So that is all of the You Had Me at Hello cards that I have. These are my pages that I put in for Cinema Paradise. This one page is half out. And I don't know why, but I fixed it. Yay! Actually, I have more album cards. I don't remember how I wanted to do this. I think I'm gonna put them in the back of the album cards, because that makes the most sense. Yeah, it makes the most sense to me. So, what I have here are some Japanese cards. I decided to collect is Japanese album cards. There are only 10, but I'm collecting 9 because 9 pocket. So yeah, it works out perfectly, and I already forgot in which way I laid these out, so that's great. Let me grab my iPad. I'm gonna need my iPad anyway for like the pubs, so might as well grab it right now. So here we go. This is my layout for the Japanese cards. Let me zoom in a little bit. So this is the layout I'm doing for the Japanese cards. I really love the ones with the plushies. They are so cute. And I thought it worked pretty nicely like this, so yeah. I just realized these are still in my flop sleeves. I recently re-sleeved my entire collection for Zero Base 1 because I was using Meow Cafe sleeves, and I just cannot afford to order Meow Cafe sleeves every single time because shipping from Meow Cafe for me is insane. So I decided to switch it out. The album cards I switched out for, what are they called? The purple one, popcorn sleeves. Those ones, I switched them out for those, the ones that I'm also using for ITZY and my A5 binders. And yeah, it works. So that's what I am doing for these, but I just realized these are album cards technically, and I didn't re-sleeve them yet, but it's okay. I am gonna see how much of the empty space I can fill up for now. with my fillers. I don't know if I have enough, but we will see. That is it for album cards, and then we can move on to pre-order benefits, which is this entire stack. It is a lot. So yeah, firstly I have some Youth in the Shade pre-order benefits. I have some for the older eras. It's not only You Had Me at Hello. This one goes here. They are all in order. This one is so thick. It's one of those like thick plastic card ones. Oh no. Oh no. Please. Please, please, please. Yay! Oh my god, it went in. I just got war flashbacks. And then we have this one. This one I believe is Soundwave, but I have a feeling this one is fake for some reason. Like, I don't know, it's matte and just very, very thin. And I feel like this isn't the like material bulbs are usually made of. It just feels kind of weird. I don't know. So if you have the Soundwave pre-order benefit for Youth in the Shade, please let me know so I can compare and maybe know if it's fake. Oh, I have all 4 of these. This is also why I switched out the sleeves, because this is just such a tight fit. These sleeves are marketed as perfect for these pages, but I feel like they just need to be a little bit smaller, or the pages need to be a little bit bigger, because it just doesn't really work that well. There we go, that is this page. I've made some nice progress on the pre-order benefits. This one, this is Tower Records, right? I think it's Tower Records. I just forgot to take the card out. So that can go here, and then we have this one over here. Yay! So I have like a nice amount on each page for the Youth in the Shade bulbs now, which is very nice. Very excited about. I am still unsure about whatever is happening with these. I don't know where they are. I don't know if I'm gonna get them. I don't know anything about them. So yeah, I'm just gonna assume that they are never gonna arrive, honestly. So yeah. Anyway, I also have the last bulbs for Melting Point. This one I already had for a bit, and then these two just arrived today, which is very nice because I can complete this page. So this one goes in the corner, and then this one goes over here. Yay, another completed page. And then they announced like 2 more bulbs like quite some time after the other ones, so I didn't plan for those, so they are just gonna live on this page. And I might change the layout a little bit. I might put them somewhere else so it matches more. And then we can move on to the You Had Me at Hello pre-order benefits. And I'm gonna grab my iPad for that because I need my layout. There we go, we have the layout for You Had Me at Hello. So let's get to it. I do not have everything yet that I need. And I will not have everything for a while because I wasn't able to claim everything. Since I wanted to host a fixed like spot, I wanted to host for everything myself, but I wasn't able to do so because I just didn't have enough joiners. I kept having to cover like 5 out of 9 spots myself, which I just wasn't able to do financially, and there wasn't a fixed spot anymore because they were obviously all taken already. So I tried my best to claim everything that I could, but I am missing a couple things. I do have a wish list for the pubs that I'm missing on my Instagram, in case you are wondering. So yeah, I do have also some stuff still on the way, but for now this is what I have. That was the first page. Then second page, this one I tried to do like the concept page, so like the one where it's like he has a job, like he's a doctor in this one. And then I believe the next one you can see on the pile. Can you see that? Is that in frame? I'm not sure, give me a second. Then this one is the security guard, I believe they called it. So I decided to like put those together for the most bit, and then just fill it up with like some random cute pubs that I thought fit the page. Like here he's a detective, which is very cute. So I wanted to put those all together, like the more concept type of cards. That is that page. And we have, I think these are like the more colorful ones I tried to put on here. But like I found it very hard to make a layout for this era because I feel like there wasn't really a consistent theme or like for enough of the cards. Because like for example for Melting Point I was able to do like a full page where he was holding props and a full page where he was holding cute hats, but I feel like that was a little bit more difficult to do for this era. So I just tried my best and this is what I came up with. So yeah, that is this page. I actually love the backs of these because these are all from the same lucky draw and it just worked out in my layout as well. So I love that they look very nice. And the next page, I have quite some cards. I also started using Pokemarket, and Pokemarket is quite nice because some of the cards are actually like very nicely priced. But like I mentioned during the Twice section, sometimes they can also be very expensive. Like Twice is very overpriced. But for groups like, especially Oneus, they're all like $2 on there. So like that is why I had so much Oneus as well compared to usually, because it's just a lot cheaper to get them on Pokemarket. So yeah. Oof. And then this one, how could I not put this one in the middle? It's meant to be in the middle. And this one, a very rare forehead card. And then I believe this one is the last. No, it's not. We have another one. How many pages are there? Oh my god. Okay. This page. There we go. This one. There are so many like sad cards for this era and I don't know why. I'm not the biggest fan of them, so I just decided to put them all on the same page and hope that it looked cute. And then we have this page. This one is more like, I tried to do like the outside concept, but there are some cards from this concept that I put on a different page because I just thought they were better on that page. And then another of these cards, like, how could I not put this one in the middle? It's meant to be in the middle. This one is double-sided, so I can put two different ones at the front, but I'm gonna do the smiley side because I like smiley. And then that is it. I actually have another of these and they look exactly the same, but they are from different rounds. Like if you look at the backs, they are different from each other. One is Make Star and the other one, I don't know what it is. And at first I was very annoyed by it, but I actually had an idea for, oh, perfect page. An idea for these because I can, like there's 4 of these I believe, so I can fill this page up a little bit more. So yeah, it's gonna go there. And then that is it for the regular pre-order. Oh, that one's double-sided. I didn't even realize that. I forgot that it was, but that's actually perfect because it looks nice on the back as well. Wow, it all works out. Anyway, next we have the last 2 cards for the Goodnight Season's Greetings from last year that I was still missing. So the Season's Greetings is now completed with these last 2 cards. Yay! And then I can, whenever I get the Lightstick card, I can put it over there sometime in the future, hopefully. I love that. I love the Season's Greetings. It was very cute. And then for my miscellaneous Ganok Pulp page that I just kept because I thought they were cute, I have some more pops, and at first I was gonna like lay them out like this and like just put them like that, but I have decided that I'm gonna do 3 per era like this, because not only because I can collect more for melting point, which I enjoy, but I also kind of limit myself for the future so that I don't like claim too many Ganok Bobs, because I noticed during this upcoming era I did keep myself to the 3 pop rule, but there were so many cute Bobs and I like kind of wanted to claim everything, but I didn't. And all of these bags are black. That kind of works out perfectly actually. Wow. So yeah, this is my current Ganok Bob section. I need to find 2 more melting points and then they are done. And I am done. Wow. That took me ages. I've been recording for, I think, at least an hour and a half. Yeah, I was able to speed through 0 base 1 because it's all the same binder and that is very nice. So that is all I had to store for this video. I hope you enjoyed and I hope I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.